ready for some warm-up planks. Elbows underneath shoulders, feet relaxed on the floor, tummy muscles scoop and lift off of the floor. We'll come again into that flow, that muscular awareness, and the muscle awareness now is all on the deep abdominal. And having it against the floor gives you something to measure that deep abdominal against. So you're lifting the tummy, hollowing the muscle, or hollowing the abdominal cavity, and then relaxing. Elbows underneath you, hands clasped, and if it's too much, please lie all the way down and just work that way. Level 2, onto your knees. Hold, ear, shoulder, hip, all in line. Shoulders broad, tummy muscles strong, lower. Do it again. Up onto your knees and roll down. Keep going. Breathe out, lift and lower. So do you find a breathing pattern that works for you, that feels comfortable for you? Exhale, pause for a few seconds and lower. Breathe in. So level 1 was kind of a measure of your deep abdominal. Level 2 is more muscular work. I'm going to work on level 3. On your knees, take one hand forward, take it to the side, take it back to your knee and bring the elbow underneath. Other hand forward, side, hand back to the knee and pause. If you can maintain it, stay here. Take the other arm forward, side, back, elbow underneath. Other arm forward, side, back, elbow underneath. So you can rest or maintain, go back a level, work with your body in mind and keep the maintenance of your technique. So that's your guide. If you're losing height, if your lower back is starting to get achy, then it's a chance for you to recalibrate and to re-engineer, maybe just go down a level. Imagine that you had an unstable, leaky water bottle on your back. So you'd want to keep your hips as still as possible. Whichever level you're on, make it your last one and push back into the pose of a child. Stretch your back, reach your arms forward. I love thinking about this as a breathing technique. So breathe in, up onto your hands and knees, and breathe out, push your bum back. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, push back. So get that breath, movement together. And then start to add on a bit more. So start to round your shoulders, breathe in. And start to round your shoulders, breathe out. So you're articulating through every part of your spine. Neck, upper, lower back. Round and find your hands and knees. Round and find your pose of a child. Great way to nurture the spine, pump the fluid through the back, and very flexible. Last one, and take a seat. Take a seat with your hands underneath your knees. Hands find your elbows and continue that stretch, continue that healing. Pushing your back one way, pushing your chest forward, maybe find your toes if you want to go deeper, and then letting your hands come to your side, then go behind and lift your chest in the counter stretch, going the other way, lift your heart. So come forward, hands under knees or hands to feet. Let the hands drag across the floor, fingers point away, and lift your heart. So it's the same 2 moves, just in a different posture. One last one, forward and open. Take the hands behind the knees and sit upright. Again, ear, shoulder, hip. So it's not here and it's not there. It's in line. Press your tummy in to support your back and tuck your tailbone under as you go halfway down. Use your arms. Climb up. Use your breath. Roll back. Again, asking yourself the question, where am I feeling this? What's going on in my body? What's the predominant muscle that's working now? Is it your legs? If so, do something to release your legs. Is it your hip? Fair enough. If so, release the hips. Is it your arms? Are you holding with white knuckles to the back of your knees? Over time, that deep-seated abdominal muscle will be able to hold you. It takes practice. So bringing the hands up, fingers as always in line with shoulder, finding that neutral stance for the shoulder in the same way that we do for the legs and the hips. Hands shoulder width apart. You start to really understand what's going on for you. Is it your legs, your hips, your arms, or, and this is the right answer, your tummy? I feel as if it's like the braking system. It's like putting on the handbrake. You're pulling everything in to stop you from falling back. And this time, climb up and face me and, oh, you knew that was coming! And then the other side, that's so beautiful. That's a thoracic rotation. That's extra mobility for your shoulders and back. So you decide how low you go, decide how high you lift, how much you turn, release, and the other side, that's beautiful. It flows. Good. So you could perhaps progress to straight legs. It will make it tougher. Straight legs means that you lose some of the movement in your lower body. And by losing the movement in your lower body, it encourages, i.e. forces, the upper body to work a bit harder. I'm going to do 2 more, but if you need time to breathe, time to rest, that's fine. Open, open. Last time. Press tightly, engage, lift, open, and open. What stretch do you need now? What is your body asking for? How does it release for you? Good. I'm going to bend my knees and roll back and open my arms and then roll forward and release. So that's adding a little bit more abdominal work. It's not just deep abdominal now. Whoa, it's six pack as well. The arms are working as a lever. So roll, lift, and the lever is stimulating the work, not just in the deep abdominal, but now it's working the whole length of the rectus abdominis. I want you to find flow again, a breathing flow that works for you. Perhaps you can flow to the floor and release back up. So I'm changing my arms slightly. I'm going to roll open all the way up above my head and then roll to the side to lift me back up. Bend the knees, roll open, hands above your head, arms to the side so the arms give you a little bit of lift to climb up. Yay, happy? So rather than coming directly forward, take the arms to the side and hopefully that will give you a little bit of momentum. Could you do it with straight legs? Up, that's a step too far. Arms above you, sweep, arms beside you. 4 more, whichever level you're on, you do you. Please keep breathing though. 3 more. And a big breath in so that I've got enough breath out to lift me up. 2 more. Breathe in. Big breath in so I'm fully oxygenated so that I can breathe out to lift myself up. Last one. So if you're not already on the floor, finish this one off and lie down. If you've got a towel, put it underneath your head, hands on your knees, and gently release your back. Make your back nice and warm and cozy and healed and restored and functioning well, and go round the other way. Let's do something a little bit more mobile. Bring your hands onto your pelvis. So my fingers are pointing forward, my thumbs are back, and drive one foot away and then bend that knee back up. Drive the other foot away. This is about body awareness again. Bend the knee. What happens to your hips? What happens to your pubic bone as you drive one leg away? Does your pelvis tilt? Does your back arch as you drive one leg away? Or, and this is the right answer, can you keep your pelvis still? So if you've got your hands facing forward, can you feel your tummy engage? And you have to do it as you extend the leg. Let's extend both legs. Now, traditionally, without any contemplation or thought, the lower back would take the load. But you're a Pilates professional, so you adopt abdominal strength. You pull your deep abdominal in, so the power is in your abdominal, not your back. Hands drop. Front leg. The leg, knee, draws into your body, and the front arm goes above your head. And you've still got the security of your deep abdominal. Push the heel away and lower the hand. Pull the other knee in with the arm above your head. Push the heel away and land the arm. So it flows. Knee comes in, arm lifts up and lower. And with your feet on the floor until the final moment, it gives you a little bit of security. The floor helps you to find your abdominal pathway, your strength. Ribs are down. Good. Keep that going. Tighten your tummy. Secure your back. And add on a level. So as the knee comes in, hold. Brace your tummy, the straight long leg. Lift it a little, not very high. And lower it. And then swap on the floor. So this is level 2. Knee in. Brace the abdominal before you lift the straight leg. And lower. And this is how you build strength. By loading gently. Lifting the knee. Lifting the leg. And you find a flow. So you create a memory, a muscle memory. I'm going to leave the straight leg off the floor and then pull it in. And push the other leg, straighten it just off the floor, pull it in. And find that flow. Breathe in, knee in, breathe out, leg extends. So this will, I would say, develop your deep abdominal. Lengthening the leg, stretching the leg, and recruiting your deep abdominal to make it work hard for you. Knee draws in as close as you can as the other leg pushes away. Keep going. Give me 4 more of those on each side. Find the level that's suitable and find the flow that works comfortably for you. Good. Last 2, stay with me. Breathe and flow. Last one. Now leave the arms, both of them above your shoulders, palms turn in, and just move the knees away so the knees over the hip, and the knees are slightly apart. In the same way that your hands are shoulder distance, your knees are hip distance apart. Raise the head and shoulders, open the arms to the side, lift the arms and lower. Raise the arms, open and lower. If you find that you need support, take one hand behind your head, lift, open and lower. So we're working 6-pack and deep abdominal. What we're working towards is this. Lifting the arms, take the hands, both of them, over to one side. Ooh. Come into the middle, go over to the other side, come into the middle and rest. Yay! So now you know that's the ultimate aim. Rotate one way. Breathe out, rotate the other. Lift and lower down. Let's see if we can do 3 more. Rotate, use your abdominals. Other side. And lower. And your last 2. If your hips are starting to clench, if your thighs are starting to tense up, then release. Last one. Good, that's all 3 abdominal muscles worked. Rest, hands on knees, massage your back. So your option to take a seat is to place your hands behind your knees and rock up. Your more sedate, measured way to sit up is to turn onto your right side and then sit up. But I'm going to keep going because I do love a little rock. Hands under knees. Can we end with a flourish? Might be the end of us. Yeah? Oh, yes! Oh, I haven't done the seal for years. Wasn't where I was going, but I like it. I'm not allowed to do this because I make silly, strange seal noises. And that's why I've been banned from doing it. So the seal is rolling back, lifting up, making seal noises as you bounce your big toes together. No? We're not playing? Good. One last one. Oh, my baby seal fell over. Shake out your legs, release your hips, and come to rest. I know when we do a lot of sit-ups, the neck can get quite tense, so just turn your head side to side. Might be comfortable for you to rest your hands in your lap or on your knees. Maybe position your little bottom on the towel, and then right ear, right shoulder, right hand on the side of the head ever so gently. Bring the head forward slightly, and then release the hand and release the head. Left ear, left shoulder, left hand on the side of the head. Tip forward, oh, and release the hand. Raise your head, just notice how you feel. Blissful. Breathe in. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Thank you for joining me. Well done. Take care. Fantastic. See you next time.